Hey everybody, my name is Brittany, and I have decided at this very moment that I am going to start a YouTube channel, well, page or whatever. For years I've always worked 1 and 2 and 3 jobs at a time, working 18 to 22 hours a day, and my dream has always been to work at home, to be the manager of my own time. So my YouTube channel, there are a lot of people that help a lot with work at home jobs, but my goal is to only share the jobs that I've tried and I trust, and to really share my income, so that the people that do want to work at home, they can have an opportunity to really make some money. And you know, I know a lot of work at home people on YouTube, they are so helpful, but a lot of them haven't tried any of the jobs that they tell you about, so you're kind of at a loss. You know, when I go into the comments, it's like, oh, are they still hiring, and how do I apply, and you know, how much do they pay? You didn't mention it in your video. So I just want to do the jobs, because my goal with this channel is, I know how depressing. I remember I worked so much. I was depressed to the point where I'm not suicidal. I'm a Christian, so I don't really believe in being, you know, and killing myself. But I was at the point where I'm like, I'm ready to go. If I gotta wake up every day to doing a job that I hate, I'm ready to go. So I about a couple of months ago, I left my other jobs, which I'm a nurse assistant, and I worked for several home health agencies, which was easier compared to what I used to do. I used to work overnight at Walgreens. I was a manager at McDonald's in the daytime. I used to bust the evening shift at Sam's and go right back to Walgreens, because I didn't have enough money. I was trying to go to college. I had to pay for college out of my pocket. That's another story. I was trying to go to college because I'm still trying to finish college to become a nurse. And y'all, the struggle was real. I was helping my mom with bills. I ended up getting out on my own, was trying to pay my own bills and trying to help her. She was a single parent, and it's just been one struggle to the next. And then my mom, she passed away last year, and like, I regretted every moment that I had, that I was just always working. I spent a lot of time with my mom, so I don't regret too much. But I really wish that I was like a manager of my time, where I could have spent more time with her and took her out more, and just spent some more time with my family, more time trying to build myself, more time trying to get to know myself. So my channel, and yes, I have a waiter shirt on right now. I'm not going to work just yet. I just took my husband to his job. But I'm ready for it. I'm ready for a change. I do work for Waiter. Waiter is a good company. Their pay is pretty fair. When I was part-time, I was working 20 hours a week. I was making at least 300 every week. But that kind of job, you do have to hustle. You do have to, they pay an hourly fee. I don't know if I can say how much they pay an hour, but you can Google it. You can find it on like Glassdoor and all that. But you really have to hustle for the tips. Is what's going to make your check. So I was working 20 hours a week because I did have a day job. I was, like I said, I was a nurse assistant, and I was literally working, I used to see about 10-12 patients a day, because I worked with different companies. And let me tell you about nurse assistants. For anybody that's a nurse assistant and they're trying to get a decent paying job, home health, if you're just going out just doing like baths and checking vital signs, and you know, so they have some places where you go in and you can draw blood if you have phlebotomy certificate or whatever. They pay about $21 to $25 an hour. I mean, well, we're not an hour, because you're not an hourly person, per visit. So I used to do about 10, 12. So when you add that up, I was making some good change. And then plus I was doing this on the side. and I was just a nurse assistant, not a nurse. But that's, you do have to factor in wear and tear on your car. You do have to factor in the gas that you're going to use, because I would go to 5 to 7 different cities a day. I would start at sometimes 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning, and sometimes I wouldn't finish until 7, 8 o'clock at night. So I was working a whole lot. But so anybody that's a nurse assistant and they don't want to work in the hospital and nursing home like me, I'm not a big fan of nursing homes and hospitals. I don't like working with people. That's always been, I'm an introvert, and I just don't like working with people, y'all. I like working by myself. I don't mind working with a patient one at a time. I don't mind going deliver items one at a time. But excuse my phone, because my phone is cracked, and hopefully when I start making this work at home money, I can get another phone. But take my glasses off so I can see my little chubby face. So I'm gonna make this channel because I just want people to live their best life. And right now, I did quit my job 2 months ago, and I just been doing waiter full time. I worked for several other like delivery app places, but I'm kind of wanting to slow down on that because now I'm having a lot of wear and tear on my car. It's a lot of gas money a day. But like I said, I work for this company. It's a great company if you have it in your state. I think right now, last time I checked, they only had it in Texas, in different areas in Texas. I know Houston is a big market. You can make a lot of money in Houston. I don't live in Houston. I don't want to say where I live, but I'm about 2 hours away from Houston. It is in Texas. So yeah, I also work for, I wanted to work for Uber Eats, but I can't yet because I have to get a state inspection tag. That's something that they require in Texas. I know in some states they don't require it, but here, Uber Eats, you have to have a state inspection tag, and this car is fairly kind of new. It's an old used car, but it's new off the lot, so I hadn't gotten inspected yet, so I can't submit an inspection sticker. The other apps, they don't require it. I work for DoorDash. I just started with them. I hadn't did any deliveries with them. I just got their equipment, well, not equipment, their bags and stuff in the mail yesterday. I work for Postmates. Postmate is awesome. If you work during their peak hours, and they'll tell you their peak hours, it's between 11 to 2 and 5 to 9. You're gonna make about $20 per delivery. So you add that up, you do about 5 deliveries, you just made $100 in about 4 hours. Waiter, Uber Eats, DoorDash. Grubhub is awesome. I love Grubhub. When you're on their schedule, because you can either pick up deliveries on their schedule or off their schedule. Grubhub will pay, they pay $10 an hour. Okay, they pay $10 an hour if you don't have any deliveries. So it's a catch to it. If you're just like at home and there's no deliveries for the hour that you were scheduled, you're going to win $10. But if you are out there getting deliveries and your deliveries add up to $10 plus, which they will, with Grubhub, I get good money with Grubhub. But Grubhub, if you're making $10 per, within an hour of getting deliveries, you're not going to get that extra $10. Okay. So, but with Grubhub, my deliveries range between about 5 to, the highest I got was about 17. And that's because they factor in your mileage, your driving time. They factor in a lot more than the other app companies. Like I don't know about Uber Eats, I don't know about DoorDash, I hadn't did them yet, but I know like Waiter, they don't really do like your mileage. But you do good with Waiter because of the fact that if you get, the more deliveries you get, the more money you're gonna get. So Waiter is a good company, and they're very popular. In my city, they're the #1 app company, because I work for so many app companies, and I hadn't did Uber Eats. So I'm quite sure Uber Eats is hitting. I'm quite sure DoorDash is maybe doing good, but with the other app companies, Waiter is the #1. I always have, there's not really too many slow moments with Waiter. Okay, but Grubhub, every delivery you're gonna win between $5 and $17. That's about the ranges I get. And the $5 ones are the ones that are close to your house. That's like when you're just going up the street picking up a restaurant order and the customer a little close to where you are, or wherever your starting location is. Okay, but the farther you go, the more money you're gonna make. So it's gonna be worth your while too if you do decide to go far. Okay, and the other company is Favor, which I love Favor, but I messed up with them because they have an hour. If you're on their schedule, you can pick up. It's like Grubhub. You don't have to be on the schedule to pick up deliveries, but if you're on the schedule with them, you get you pay $9 an hour. Okay, so even if your deliveries add up to $9 within that hour, you're still gonna get that 9 on top of that. You don't do like I did. Okay, I used to get on their schedule and be chilling. And when you do that, when you're not hustling getting their deliveries, eventually it catches up with you and they take you off of their schedule. You can still pick up deliveries, but you're not going to get that $9. So if I work 5 hours, that's $45. If I ain't did no deliveries, they still would give me the $45, but it catches up with you later. So I don't suggest that you do that. But Favor is a good company, but the $9 guarantee hourly schedule is to me is your bingo, because you may do a delivery and you might have a cheap customer and they may only give you $2, and Favor only give you $2.10 per delivery. So if you only made $2, you only made $4 from their customer. Sometimes I have really good customers though from Favor, where the last customer I did gave me $17.32. So altogether I made $22 dollars and whatever the change is. Y'all can do the math. Okay, so that's all. I think that's all the companies I work for. I work for Waiter, of course, Favor, Grubhub, and Postmates. So I work for 4 companies, and then I'm gonna be doing DoorDash soon. Uber Eats is coming soon once I get my state inspection sticker. Okay, and this video getting long. Okay. So I work for those companies. I work for one home health company, so I only have like one patient with them, which I am satisfied. I don't really feel like doing all those baths and picking up people and trying to be on everybody's time schedule. I'm just not about it no more. I just want to finish school, become a nurse, and then I'll go back to, maybe going hard with home health, because nurses, most of their work is within the paperwork, and you do a few skilled things like wound care and stuff, but it's nothing compared to doing these dang baths every day. It's too much sometimes, and I did it for 10 years, so I outgrown it. When I first started, I was happier. It was brand new to me. I'm like, I just get paid just to go in somebody's house, and a lot of times I'm not doing their baths. They're doing their own baths, so I'm just like chilling, making my money, stacking my paper. But yeah, the reason I'm making this YouTube video, I really want to give people they have other options than to be at a job that you hate. Okay, and these jobs are not that easy, because you do have to put some get up and go in your system to make the money. Favor is chilling, but after a while you chilling, they're gonna take you off their schedule. But the other jobs I just applied to some phone mystery shop jobs, which I hadn't did any yet. I did like a test call with one of the companies, and it seemed pretty easy. They're paying $5 per call. So if you do about 5-6 calls within an hour, you made about $20 to $30. But you have to work for several companies. So I can't really state any mystery shops yet, because I hadn't really started receiving any checks for them. But the next up is mystery shop. I want to do a lot of phone mystery shops. I want to do a lot of in-store mystery shops, even though I'm trying to get away from being in my car. But next week I plan on getting a new computer, get all my internet and everything set up for the requirements of phone jobs, or just like data entry jobs, transcription jobs. And I'm gonna share that with y'all, because I know there are a lot of people that I've learned a lot on YouTube about working home jobs, but I've been waiting for just a person who have worked these jobs, like really, really worked these jobs. Now I've worked one day and say, yeah, I did make $5, so it's legit. No, I want to know if you are able to make like a real income. I ain't trying to share 20,000 jobs with y'all. I just want to share the ones that I am working, and any business, because I have business ideas that I want to do, but I don't have the finances to really, really support myself to jump into that. And even though my husband is working, we're trying to rebudget ourselves. We have things going on, so we're trying to get it together. So I'm gonna be sharing a lot with y'all, because y'all, I don't want y'all to be like me. I was so depressed working all them dang jobs. I remember I used to tell my mom like crazy stuff like, oh mama, I just be glad when God just come and take me. And she's like, no, I don't want you to leave before me. So but I was just depressed. I was like, man, I wake up every day, I'm exhausted. I have to go do something I don't want to do. Yes, I'm making the money, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm tired. I don't want to do it. Some days, I used to work sometimes 7 days a week. So I was just exhausted. I had never, at that time, especially before my mom passed, I'd never had a vacation. I didn't know what it was like to take like 2 days off in a row. I didn't know what that felt like, and it's just time, people. We need to get ourselves together. We need to be living our best life. It's 2019. Like, what we doing? What we doing? We working ourselves to death. We don't have time for our family, our friends. We don't have time to even just to be creative. Y'all, just to be creative. I used to be so creative back in the day. I used to want to be a dancer, y'all. Not a stripper. But I used to want to be like a dancer. And that was something. And now I'm still into dancing. Like, there's something that's still in my system. And I lost all my creative juices. I lost all of it. I just lost the motivation to want to dance. I'm tired all the time. I didn't gain a lot of weight. So when I started, you can see it in my face, I'm chubby. But when I'm gonna start working on trying to do keto, working on vegan recipes and stuff like that. So I'm gonna share that too. I just want us all to live our best life. And if I can help one person, if one person watched this video and I'm helping them, I feel like I've done what I needed to do. And yes, I am a Christian and I believe in God, not because of what the preacher told me, because y'all, I am not a 100% churchgoer, especially after my mom passed. She was a pastor, and I used to go to church with her a whole lot, and after she passed, I just hadn't been going. And so, y'all, I believe in God, and it's not because of what my mom told me or because I was raised in church, because my mom wasn't always like 100% a godly person. She had her little past too. But it's because of some of the experience that I've experienced in my life. I've experienced a lot of things with God. God has spoken to me in dreams. A lot of stuff that I learned in church actually have worked in my life. That's why I am a Christian. It's not because I'm not woke, because a lot of things I'm waking up to, but it's not because I'm not woke. And, I know some of the stories in the Bible are outlandish to a lot of people. Even to me, we can't fathom most of the stuff that we read in the Bible. But a lot of the stuff that I have learned and a lot of things I have experienced are real. The dreams I have experienced are real. The things I've seen in the spiritual realm are real. And so in a lot of stuff that I've dealt with actually coincides with the Bible. So I can't 100% say that the Bible isn't real. So I'm rambling, y'all. But when I make videos, I'm gonna tell you one thing, and then I'm gonna let everybody go. When I start making videos, I'm gonna go straight to the point. This one is all over the places. I literally just made a decision that I'm about to start a YouTube page. I'm just gonna record it and just send it. But I'm gonna go straight to the point. I do not like when I watch YouTube videos and people are talking about, hey y'all, sorry y'all missed me. I've been working and I've been doing this, and the title under the video say, how can I make $3,000 to $5,000 a month doing something easy? And I click on your video and I got to hear about the fact that you had a cold, your child had a cold, you just went to go to the park yesterday, you plan on taking a vacation. If you don't tell me how I'm gonna make $3,000, $5,000 at home, I'm about to go ahead and click somebody else's video. So when I make videos, I'm gonna, if my title says how much I'm gonna make at this job, or how much you're gonna make at this job, when I get into a video, all you're gonna hear from me is, hey, it's Brittany, want to tell y'all about these jobs. I'm not gonna waste a lot of time. Anything rambling, I'm gonna talk about it later, and then you can click off the video if you want. And so this channel is gonna be about just living your best life. I think that's what I'm going to title my channel. Live your best life. Living my best life. Living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. Okay, yeah, living my best life. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, I'm just ready for a change, y'all. It's 2019. And the internet is popping. The internet is popping. People are making money for taking pictures on Instagram. I can't do it because I ain't got the abs and, all that. But people are making money just taking photos. Like, companies are reaching out to people just because they're pretty. What? And not even pretty. Just people that are just, like, becoming, like, the social media socialites. Just, what? Like, and we still going to jobs? We still going to jobs. We still got bosses we hate. We still dealing with customers we don't want to deal with. That's why I'm getting into this gig economy. Like, what are we doing with our lives? What are we doing? You going to a job, you working at the mall, and you got to deal with a boss that you don't like, and come on, you working at McDonald's and you hate it, and it's 2019 and you could be doing something at home. They have like phone jobs. They have like jobs where you don't even have to talk on the phone. You could become a mystery shopper and just go in the store with your kids, go buy you a burger and walk out. Make $15 doing it. Like, come on, y'all. Come on, we got to get it together. And I'm not saying y'all, me too. I have to get it together too. I'm trying to get it together. I stopped working finally stopped working at the home health job, because home health for me was the closest thing to being my own boss, because at least I got to choose when I went to go see my patients and when I didn't want to see them. Or if I did need to take off, like when my mom was sick, she had pancreatic cancer, so we went to the doctor a lot. I used to be able to just say, okay, I'm not going to this patient today. I'll make sure I'm off this day because me and my mom, we going to the doctor's appointment. Like, that was the closest thing to becoming a manager of my time, but it wasn't 100% becoming a manager of my time because I didn't like the job. I didn't like it. I love my patients. Oh my God, I used to go to my patients' funeral. Like, they were like family members. But I didn't like doing the baths. I didn't. I hated it.